The only thing about like what Countess said earlier about an AI playing Ironmon is like, yeah, an AI could probably be better, assuming like there's both knowledge of the base game and knowledge of the randomizer kind of required for Ironmon. And so like, yeah, an AI could probably be better if you assumed it knows everything, right? Like, only thing lower than 4 was Sun Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I never played the Ultras, like I said, but I don't know. I kind of enjoyed Sun Moon, but the beginning was really bad when it was really tutorial-y, and mostly I really liked the Alolan forms of the like original Pokemon. I liked the Ice, Sandshrew, and Vulpix. I liked the Grimer, the Rainbow Grimer, like. Ultra was worse. It was the everything else. Yeah, that's fair. Let's update my stream info real quick. Yeah, the Pokemon mount thing was really cool. Not needing the HMs. I'm trying to think of what I was going to do. Let's go talk to the Royals here. I kind of had two general directions of what to do next. Oops. And I don't really remember if there was an implication of which one was correct. So, there's a secret room in the throne room of this castle. Leads to like a little dungeon. And I think I had talked about doing that last time, but somebody was also telling me to go find Minwu at whatever the place was called, Mysteria? Minwu left from Mysidia, that's it. We not heard from him since. Would you go to Mysidia? Obtaining it requires 2 masks. So I know where Mysidian Tower is, but I don't know where Mysidia is. And I think the idea that one of the masks was supposed to be here, because Paul told me about it. The white mask rests beneath this very castle. Ekmet Telos. So, I guess we start with going for the white one, right? A white book and a black book. Yeah, this basement here. This is where the white mask is supposed to be. Oh my god. Ambushed into blinding 3 people. Great. When did Error get up to almost 1700 HP? I forgot he was that high. I knew that PM920 had broken 1,000, I remember that much. Another ambush! Alright, high drops, great. I mean, that is what's good against blind, but... I don't know, let's try magic here. It's only like 20 damage to everyone, isn't it? 10 to 20. Get 20 to the mouse. Well, that did a lot more. Maybe these guys just aren't... Blizzard isn't good against them. Must be it. Nope. Blind. Oh, and a paralyze. I guess blind isn't, like, as debilitating in this, since... Like, you get multiple attacks, so... You get multiple chances to hit through it. Or, like, it cuts your total damage, but doesn't mean that you do 0. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Close. Great. This guy dropped so much money. Like, what do I have? 300,000? I was at 250 last time, right? Oh, 100,000. Maybe I bought a bunch of stuff. Or maybe I'm thinking my FF1 playthrough? I could have sworn I was up around 250 and something. Parasite. There was another door I didn't go through, but knowing this game was probably a monster closet. Bottom right of that B1 floor. Maybe there were two doors. What are these? Brain? Brain and Changer. Yeah, either using magic versus all sucks, or PM920 just sucks at magic. Try single target. We did like 400 compared to 20 times like 6. Oh, okay. Potion's gone. Well, that still only did like 80. Is magic just that variable? Is magic just bad in this game? I mean... part of me wonders. What's my blizzard at? I'm still nowhere close to 7. Maiden's Kiss. And I guess let's level up some of these lower level spells? I don't know. Maybe we should check her gear. Swap? Well, that's rude. Just cast a bunch of healing, I suppose. Because apparently black magic just sucks in this. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe I'll get Ultima and it will all be worth it. I don't really know what'll be worth it, because it's not like my spell levels matter, but I don't know, maybe since I've been using my bow a lot, maybe like my intellect or some other spirit, I think are the 2 magic stats. Maybe they're falling behind. Oh, come on, you assholes. All that's gonna do is cost me to waste MP or items healing. Yes, these are all rhetorical questions. Like, Fire 3 didn't really seem to be doing any more damage than Fire 2. Or if it was like a single-digit damage difference, despite costing 50% more MP. This game is weird. I feel like I don't want to know how any of the formulas in this game work, because they'll just make me mad. Killer Mantis. I also don't know if, like, is XP based on, again, rhetorical, just like using something, like using fire, or is it based on the actual damage these abilities are doing? Or is it based on the target? Because, like, there have been a few times I felt like certain targets had stopped giving me XP if they were too low level. But I don't know if that's just a case of, like, XP slowing down and it being easy to attribute that to the level of disparity in the encounter. Like, my bow just did 415. And it cost no MP, I just hit attack. And I realized my bow is like a couple levels higher than my Blizzard spell, but Blizzard wasn't even hitting for that much. And that cost MP. High potion. Let's see what Blizzard hits on these guys. The bow just did 400 something. Blizzard 6 did 360. And it's just so much harder to level up magic because of the MP cost. Whatever. 3 of them. I wanted to try fire again on these guys just to see if, like, part of the damage difference was because of having the fire bow on PM 920. But clearly not, because Fire 3 wasn't doing very good damage. I'm gonna look at my stats real quick. I also wanted to look at my armor and weapons and junk, because I think some of that looked like it might affect spellcasting. No stats here that are magic related. Thief Glove, enhanced agility, but nothing again related to magic. Gold Cuirass, gold hairpin. None of these things say anything about being related to magic stats. I only have a 10 spirit. I don't know how to raise that, I guess, because no one's raised that at all. 24 intellect, which is pretty low. My strength and agility are both really high. My assumption is intellect controls magic damage. There's also a magic stat, of which I'm 23. And it's probably why my archery is so much better than my magic, but I don't really understand what to do about it. Unless I just need to cast like as much low-level magic as possible to try to like just get the most spell cast per minute. But then the spells that I actually use don't go up. Like, what's more important, the spell rank or the stat? I feel like I'm almost inclined to say neither. And now I'm at the point where, like, I'm wondering if I should leave the dungeon to get MP back before I continue on, even though I'm pretty far into this place. Spider Silk. What does that do? Reduce the number of attacks. Same effect as slow. Alright. Good old Bomus Spiderweb. Although Spiderweb does not reduce the number of actions Bomus gets. Unfortunately. B4. This is a pretty long dungeon. Why are you healing me? What? What is going on? I feel like the skill system started off being like kind of cool, but the farther into the game this goes, like the less and less interested I am in it. Power Staff. Staff made for striking. I mean, that's better than what you're using. What's my 6 versus 8? Why don't you keep the wing sword? Why don't you try using Power Staff? Let's see if that boosts your magic. It won't, but especially since it says made for striking. First, let's see how hard it hits. Okay. That's what I expected, that's fine. Sleep Tome. Okay, did not help magic. As expected. The Mantoise. Can I actually do damage to these guys by attacking them yet? I can, good. Good. I do think the ogres in this game look pretty cool. Betrayal Fang? Confuses the target. Well, that's boring. I mean, it might be good, but I was hoping for a weapon. My mind immediately goes to, like, the Stone Fang or the Steel Fang for Barongo. DQ5. This dungeon is so long and there are so many encounters. And they're not particularly difficult. It's just kind of like mash A through them. Same thing this whole game has been. It's like, under some dumb fight, mash A a bunch. Have I seen the speedrun for this game? No. I've seen nothing about this game. It's even more dumber. Great. Which version of the speedrun are you specifically referring to? I haven't seen any of them, but... Do you mean like NES or GBA, PSP, Pixel Remaster? PSP maybe? I've seen the PSP version of FF1 where they do like some equip underflow thing, like frame perfect equips that cause them to equip other things in the slots. But it's basically the only thing I know about PSP. I just stoned 2 people. I hope that Asuna gets that, but at this rank it probably won't. Nope. It is not. Wonderful. Oh my god. Well, it's fine. We've got millennial autosaves. That's incredibly dumb. Two uses of bad breath equals full party wipe? Sure. Still really bothers me that PM920 fires her bow backwards. We're fighting these guys again. Monsters. Good. This is so dumb. It's like, oh great, either they do 50 damage to my characters that have 1800 HP, or they turn my entire party to stone. See? Entire party to stone. Or a Calcum. Well... Oh, it's a knife. Effective against aquatic enemies. Like, I want to use it on you, but I also don't want you to use good stuff, because you're just going to leave my party. Part of me already wants to, like, equip you with worse stuff. Let's actually do that. I don't think she's gonna leave me after this dungeon, though. No, let's equip her with good stuff. Whatever. What's the worst that can happen, right? Worst case, I lose it. First try. You found the white mask. Great. No boss? There have been a number of dungeons in this game that have not had bosses. Alright, let's take an inn. It's true, the dungeon where you get Barbara also does not have a boss. It's a good point, Countess. See if they have anything to say about me finding the mask. Take the white mask with you to Mysidia. Real bosses motivating yourself to play the game. You're not wrong. Where's my boat? Never thought I'd be on a boat. It's a big blue watery road. You still never heard that song? I don't know if I'd say it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing. At this point, it's probably a good thing. I don't know. I like it, but if you didn't listen to it while it was new, it's got like the very over-the-top auto-tune. Fight those goblins out of habit? Yeah, basically. It's easier just to mash A through things and let them die. Say A, I'm playing with the PS4 controller. It's easier to mash circle through things. Alright, let's see if there's anything over here. Got hooked just to fight them and got back on. Then I landed on accident? I don't know. I did not intentionally go out of my way to fight goblins. So that goes... That must connect to the other side of the world. Ah, there's a thing here. Go away, Flan. Hey, it's Mysidia. Alright, before I talk to people here, I'm gonna stand up for a minute. Grab another piece of brownie. Use the bathroom. BRB. But yeah, I would say, Countess, you should listen to that song just to understand the reference. It's like 3 minutes. It's not like a big time investment. And it's not bad. It's a meme. You love memes. It's only a meme in this stream? What? Where have you been for the last 15 years? Do you love memes? Yes. Hang on. Sorry. 13 years. I'll even link it for you so you don't even have to find it. I know that wasn't the issue. However, 3 artifacts. 3. Not just 2 masks. Time to break the tower seal. Many ancient texts. Flamelands, Ogre Killer, Ice Bow. Where's this ice bow? Let's go to the top or something? It did. Trident to Flame Lance. It's a big upgrade. But whether or not it was the issue, now you don't even have to do that. Just, Minwu. Goddess beneath the city watches over the crystal rods. I'm correct? What am I correct about? Pandemonium. You don't need to find it. Oh. Make of the white mask, offering to the goddess beneath Mysidia. Thou art pure of heart, the doppelganger will cease to move. Fit then the black mask upon him, and both he and his defiled heart shall fade. Okay, so I need both masks before I go down those stairs. First collect 2 masks, then travel to a certain cave somewhere on this continent. Find a crystal rod. Artifact you'll need to enter the tower. I'm so confused. Some people are telling me I need to go to the tower, some people are saying I need stuff before I can go to the tower. Why are there 5... Holy. I really want to use wall. Or barrier. Should probably get swapped too, but... Let's see what else we have here. Somebody's already got all these. All these. Is Flare gonna be here too? Wait, I bought Fear, didn't I? No one actually have it? Sure. Teach some random magic, why not? Alright, so this must be the cave with the... That's gotta be where I use the masks. Or not, maybe that's where I use the rod. Alright, let's go to the tower, I guess. Sea snake. Nothing happens. Okay. I guess the problem must be that it's a popular meme. And as much as Cowie likes memes, he doesn't like anything that's popular, so they counteract each other. I should say it was a popular meme. It's probably no longer a popular meme. But when I was in college, junior year? Maybe junior year. Junior or senior year, but I think it was junior year where I remember it from. Cockatrice. Great. They gonna turn me to stone? It's like FF1? No, they're just gonna die. Cave of Mysidia. Everybody's wondering, is this where I'm supposed to use the white mask? I should have tried using the white mask on that thing in the town of Mysidia. My hope is that this is where I find the black mask. But now I'm questioning that. Bothers you that I didn't? Well, the person in town told me to put the white mask on the doppelganger and then the black mask on whatever. And so my assumption was that I needed both masks in the same place. In order to get the... Well, it said I would get the crystal rod from it, so I'm not going to get the rod from half of it. But then I would at least know that that's where I'm supposed to use the mask. Maybe there was a cool animation, maybe. But I'll still see that animation when I go back with both halves. It's not like I'm gonna lose the white mask by getting the black one, you know? Gold hairpin. Well, if it's not the right place to use it, then nothing would have happened. Because that's the other possibility, is that this cave could be the right place to use it. It's true, I would know. I feel like I'm being trolled. I feel like I'm being convinced into going back there to do something that's going to, like, get me owned when it's the wrong thing to do. Like, hehehe, X-Death is gonna pop out and kill you. From 3 Final Fantasies later. You know more about the game than I do. Wouldn't that improve this game? Maybe. Yeah, but I've been drinking bourbon through everything that I've played, so I don't remember what I've done either. Oh hey, there's a person here. There's been some fetching items, there's been some talking to people. Oh, this is the doppelganger. So this is the one that wants the... Wait, I thought the doppelganger was the one of the white mask. Okay, well... I can't kill him. Maybe we go back to town and use the white mask in the basement. Challenge him to mimic that. I should start using Holy to level it up some. That's a good point. $22 damage. Great. Holy sucks. Equally as bad as everything else in this dumb game. At least fire does something to these idiots. This game isn't very good, is it? I do remember. I remember not being terribly excited. I remember buying them and then immediately returning them because FF1 Pixel Remaster wasn't very good. And then I remember rebuying them again anyway because I don't know why. I don't know that anybody that I remember was like specifically excited for FF2 Pixel Remaster though. It was all FF4 and FF6. And a little bit of FF1, I suppose. No one really cared about FF3 or FF5 or FF2. Alright, we're just gonna bounce out of here. And go try to use the mask in town. It's true, Nacho does care for FF3. I cared for FF5 and FF3. Although I was disappointed in FF3. I don't know if it was like the Pixel Remaster specifically that I was disappointed in, or if it was me not remembering FF3 as well as I thought, but you ran Famicom also, right, Nacho, at some point? Or am I wrong about that? You want to continue playing the original PC version of 5 that everyone hates? I don't know, I'd probably rather play the Pixel Remaster than the original PC version, but I say that not having played the Pixel Remaster. I was watching Keishura do her 4-job fiesta the other day. She was playing in Japanese, and I was like, ah, it's like Callie. Only she can actually read it. Mostly. She had some issues with some word that she knew but didn't recognize kanji for. But that was pretty rare. Okay, Shura sometimes plays games in Japanese anyway, just because she has Japanese people that watch her. Since she lived in Japan and knows Japanese and all. It's funny, like, I don't know. Say I don't know. I don't remember what SFC was like, but most of FF5 Pixel Remaster was in katakana and was super easy to read, and then like you'd run into lots of random stuff. That was just like it'd go from easy, clear katakana to just like a wall of kanji, and I'm like, well, I don't know any of these. I think the only Famicom FF3 runs that I remember ever watching really were like, there was a brief time when I think Duckfist ran it, or at least had routed it. I remember having a bookmark to Duckfist having like a guide or a route for FF3 at some point. There you go, Callie. I use the white mask on the thing that I was supposed to use it on that I... Great. Crazy category where you turn to the dark old man that ends encounters instantly. Sounds vaguely right. I remember there being something with encounters, but I had thought it was like routing around, not getting them, not ending them. But you might be right. It's been a long time. Since I've looked at that. Is a step route too? Alright, maybe I'm conflating them then. Getting them mixed up with each other. Regardless. Of course, it's an early Final Fantasy game, so of course there's a step route. Do I go back to the doppelganger now that I just placed that mask? I guess let's do it. Worst that happens is this isn't where to go. I don't know. I know 9 has like the whole thing with mashing the joystick, like small taps on the joystick to reduce like overworld threat and stuff, but I don't really know like at what point do you call it a step route versus movement tech or whatever, but maybe it has both. Maybe there's something in dungeons too, I don't know. I certainly know nothing about FF8. I don't really know much about FF7. I don't know anything about FF6 either, except for that there's a variety of categories, like Reverse Joker Doom and Sketch and whatever other nonsense that game has. Motionless. Okay. So this is where I need the black mask. So where's the black mask? There's that random cave that I found a while ago in the middle of the ocean. Maybe it's in there. Maybe I should go there. And I really hope that I'm like pretty far through this game. I don't know if I am, but I hope I am. Considering I have Holy, I must be like pretty far through it. It's certainly not an early game spell, even though it feels like it because it does 50 damage. Ambushed. Okay, this cave. Found this cave quite a while ago, but I never explored it. So now it's time. Let's see what's in here. Maybe it'll be a black mask. Yellow jelly. There are lots of flans in this game, and I don't like it. The only game where I want lots of flans is FF12. Why aren't I displaying that? FF12 is definitely better than this game. Oh, Flanators are pretty great too. It's true. As long as you mute the game while fighting them. But in FF13, in FF12, the speedrun, well, the PS2 speedrun does a grind on flans, some variety of them. There's a dungeon where there are traps that spawn a bunch of them on top of you. And in FF12, there's like a mechanic of... There's like a chain mechanic where if you kill the same enemy type over and over again, not the exact same enemy, but the same, like, type, you get, like, drop bonuses and stuff. And so you fight a bunch of Flan for XP and LP, plus they've got pretty good money drops once you get your chain bonus up. Of course, casually, you run into the Flan trap and just, like, get owned by Flans. Because, like, 12 of them or something just drop out of the ceiling onto your face. It's pretty great. I love FF12. I was so happy when Tonic played FF12 and really enjoyed it. I do think FF12 is also one of those games that's gotten better with remakes. At some point, I do want to finish playing through the Japanese PS2 Zodiac Job version of FF12. I started it at one point, but I don't think I got very far. But there are some differences in that version compared to the remake Zodiac Age. I think in IZJS you could only have one class, but in TZA there's like a multi-class option at a certain point. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't like the game, then sure. Different license boards don't necessarily help that. I don't know. I definitely think that, like, my biggest issue when I played PS2 was just that, like, every character just kind of ended up being the same because you had to just go through the same license tiles to get to whatever. Like, if you want an accessory, it's like, oh, I guess we're just going through the same armor licenses to get to the accessory license or whatever. Whereas with the license, Zodiac license system, you get, like, you get to good stuff faster, but it's like good stuff that the rest of your characters can't use, which I think is kind of cool. Huh. Another thing over there to the left on that other path. And with multi-classing, it's cool because it also lets you kind of like jump around the second license board. And then when they released the Switch version of Zodiac Age, and they backported this to the other versions too, they added 2 more, I'll call them QOL features, but one of them I think is just like fun. One of them is actually just QOL, in that the QOL is that you get 3 Gambit sets, and you can just switch between which set you have active, rather than having to completely remake your set every time you want to change something. And the second change, the Switch version of Zodiac Age, is they let you respec. There's like a specific place you have to do it, but it's free, besides like going there. And that lets you, that like takes away any kind of stress of just like, oh, did I pick a class that I don't like, or a bad comp, or whatever. And it kind of lets you like, it lets you experiment. Which like lets you actually explore the items and the licenses and like the systems of the game, rather than committing to, you get 6 characters and there are like 12 or more jobs. So like, rather than committing to like very specific jobs and stuff like that, you can actually like explore the game, explore what the systems have to offer. And I think that makes it kind of fun. Yeah, free respecing, just like FF5 or FF3 or, you know, a bunch of other games that have job systems. It's certainly not the only Final Fantasy game to have a free respec mechanic in it. I think it made it better. As somebody who's like played to some extent basically every version of the game, I think it's an improvement. Well, FF12 doesn't let you spend your Blue Mage points on a different class either. They're just generic license points. I guess I get what you mean, but they kind of do if you count the fact that you can just use blue magic and on any class once you've class changed from Blue Mage. You can have your warrior cast all the blue magic spells if you want, just by equipping the blue magic ability. Like, but my point was specifically about being able to experience and experiment with all of the different abilities. Well, right, yeah, you can use 2 classes at once, but you can change which 2 classes you're using at any point. No, your warrior can't use blue and black and white magic, but you can change from being a warrior with blue magic to being a warrior with black magic to being a thief with blue magic to being whatever, right? You can change that combination at any time. And that's what I'm talking about. In the FF12 respec system, you also can't be a warrior and a blue mage and a black mage and a white mage. It refunds all of your license points, and you have to pick new jobs. So like it would be more like allowing you to respend your ability points, but not being able to use all of those abilities at once. No, it's not what FF5 does, but you're still limited to your 2 classes of whatever you're spec'd into. You still can't be a warrior, white mage, black mage, blue mage in the Zodiac version. In the original PS2 version, you had this giant, big open license board, and you could just be everything on everyone if you grinded enough LP. The regular Zodiac Age is more like a Fiesta, right? Where like a Final Fantasy V Fiesta, where you pick 2 classes and you're just stuck with those classes forever. Like, yeah, it's not a perfect comparison, you're right. The refund is the part you're netting. I mean, I think Final Fantasy V would be a worse game, a worse casual game, if once you chose a class and a secondary class's ability, you couldn't change that. That's the comparison, right? Like, the original version, you can't respec. The IZJS version and the Zodiac Age before Switch came out, once you chose a class, you were 100% locked into that class forever. So if FF5 worked in a way that when you chose a class, you were locked into that class forever and could never change it, I think it would be a worse game. So I stand by my comparison. I understand that for like challenge playthroughs and fiestas and repeated playthroughs, sure, there's some appeal to playing within those restrictions. But I think as like a casual version, yeah, so the original version of 12 was like the big open license board. The Zodiac Age, Japanese-only PS2 version, it's not the Zodiac Age, the International Zodiac Job System version, you got to choose a class, and you were, I am almost positive you were stuck with that class, and you got one class. In the Zodiac Age, which was like the modern remake, originally for PS4 and PC, or maybe originally just for PS4 and then they ported to PC, you got 2 classes. You got one class, and then at a certain point in the game, you get a dual class ability. But again, once you choose it, you're stuck with it forever. And then in the Switch port, which this change got backported, you choose a class, you still get your dual class, and then you can refund your LP to respec into 2 new classes, losing all of the stuff of your old class in the process. So, my opinion is that the last version of that is the most fun. Is it perfect? Maybe not. You don't think it's comparable to 5 system? I think it's comparable. I don't think it's like a 100% match, but I definitely think it's comparable. I think it is reasonable to compare the two, even if they are not, even if it's not like a perfect metaphor. Things don't have to be exactly the same in order to compare them. You're kind of with Callie? I mean, that's fine. It's just my opinion. Sure, again, it's not... It's in isolation, it's not a perfect comparison. But I think when you compare the change of no respec to having respec, being like you lock in a primary job and a secondary job, versus you can now change those at will, I think that's a reasonable comparison. No, it's not exactly the same because of, yeah, you can spend your jobs on different classes than the original, but I think it's comparable. Sure, maybe it's like a 65% accurate comparison or something, you know? It's certainly not perfect, but no, I'm not trying to convince you to play anything. FF12 would be like, if I were going to convince you to play an RPG, FF12 would be like 10th on the list or something. If you don't like 12, if you don't like the story of 12, you don't like the battle combat mechanics of 12, no ability of respecking is going to change that. So, that is certainly not my intention. If I were going to convince you to play anything, it would, like, if I had to give a list of RPGs to try to convince somebody to play, Persona 5, Persona 4, and FF13 would all be above FF12, at the very, very least. Something like Chrono Cross would be above that too. Hey, Black Mask. I feel like there were a couple other treasure chests. There's one extra staircase that I didn't go down with a treasure chest, but it's probably junk, so I'm just not going to go check it. Man, I'm going to go check it. It's only one chest, but it's going to drive me nuts if I don't. I think it's only one chest. Maybe it's two. It's going to be like sleep grass or something, or eye drops, and I'm going to be mad, but... But no, I will not try to convince anyone to play FF12. However, I will be more than happy to talk about how much I like FF12. Personally. And like, I'm happy when somebody does play 12 and enjoys it. Like Tonic's playthrough. Tonic did the respec stuff quite a bit when he played. And he enjoyed the game a lot more because of it. Which was my original point, regardless of any kind of comparisons. Holy still kind of sucks, by the way. Besides, if Ash played FF12 without the ability to respec, Ash would just get to the point where he had to choose a job on one character and then never play the game again because he wouldn't be able to decide. And that would be that. He'd play for like 2 hours and that would be it. who decide to try to grill some burgers while picking a job, and then both never play the game again and burn his apartment down. Ash likes RPGs even less than you. Suppose it's possible. Huh. What's this place? Why you not weary mask? Okay, well, when I said that this was only going to be a treasure chest, I guess I was wrong. You're telling me about the black mask, which I already have. Makes you feel like you're missing stuff. That's why respecking is great. Because then if you miss something, you can just change to the other thing, and then you're not missing it anymore. Yeah, see? Cowie said. Millennial respec system. Okay, well that was kind of a waste of time, but... Dragon Age Origins? Oh man. Dragon Age Origins is great. The first one. Anyway. Dragon Age Origins was probably the first time. So that came out my senior year of college. I remember being really excited for it. And it was one of the first times that I like pre-ordered a game on Steam, where it's like, oh, it's supposed to come out on this day, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be a midnight release, it's going to be great, I'm going to stay up late to play it. And then it didn't come out until like noon the next day. I remember going to bed at like 3 a.m. because it still hadn't unlocked. I'm like, maybe it's like midnight Pacific. 3 a.m. still hadn't unlocked. Went to bed. I woke up at like 10 or 11, and the game still wasn't unlocked. I'm just like, oh man. Completing some tower thing. I also remember mages in that game being just like really overpowered. Being able to freeze stuff was just like really strong. It's most of what I remember is just like casting Cone of Cold or whatever the equivalent is and like AoE freezing stuff and then killing it. It's funny, Dragon Age Origins was one of those games that, like, it was advertised as, like, the spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate. And that made me excited, despite the fact that I'd never played Baldur's Gate. I guess I had played Neverwinter Nights, which was, I guess, maybe the even sooner equivalent. Like, D&D rule set kind of thing. But all the hype around DAO was that it was like Baldur's Gate. Alright, so now I need to go back to the doppelganger and place the black mask onto the doppelganger. A white book and a black book. Maybe I should have just played Nier instead of this. It's in my Xbox and everything. Game case right here. Near face. Now there's a good RPG for a relatively loose meaning of RPG. So Ash, I need a car opinion. So... is that a loose definition? I don't know. I think it's a loose definition, but you're right. Final Fantasy's turning into a hack and slash, so... maybe not. So yeah, so looking at a car, I'm looking at the Hyundai Elantra N, and it's available with a 6-speed manual or an 8-speed dual clutch. And most of the reviews say the dual clutch is really good, and the manual is pretty average. And I've always been one of those I only want a manual type people. But the dual clutch seems like it's good, and I can get a dual clutch. I can put a deposit down on one, versus putting myself on a nebulous list for maybe sometime I can get a manual if it comes in stock. And the question is, do I take the better transmission now, or do I take the one that I think I actually want, even if it's worse, whenever it comes into stock? Mario, you can't yes an or question. I mean, you can, but it's meaningless. It's fine. I guess Ash isn't gonna answer and I'm gonna be left to decide all on my own. My inclination right now is to wait. I got my flat tire repaired today. And they said that my summer tires will probably pass state inspection, so I can probably just afford to wait. You're doing laundry? Oh, I asked a question. I need a car opinion. And you're one of the few people that will possibly be able to offer an opinion to my specific question. So, I'll repeat it here. So I'm looking at the Hyundai Elantra N. The Hyundai Elantra N comes with two options for transmission. You can get it with a 6-speed manual, or you can get it with an 8-speed automatic wet dual clutch. Most reviews say that the dual clutch is very good, and the manual is pretty average. I can put a deposit down on an Elantra N with a dual clutch that will be coming into the dealer in about 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks. Or I could put my name on a list for whenever a manual comes in. I'm already on the list, right? But I could just wait for my name to come up on that list for whenever a manual comes in and get that instead. Did they say that about the VW stuff too? I don't think I saw like a direct comparison for VW between the manual and automatic on these specific reviewers. I do know that they said that the opinion of the 8-speed dual clutch on the Hyundai was better than the dual clutch that Volkswagen is doing right now. But, I don't know what these specific people thought about manual versus auto in the Volkswagen. The Volkswagens they compared it against were manual. But I haven't seen them say anything about the Volkswagen DCTs recently. But yeah, the question is basically, do I buy the automatic now? No, because the closest dealer, every dealer that I've contacted has been sold out. They've got them listed online, but they're already sold. So there's a dealer that's like 4.5 hours away in Massachusetts that had a manual listed that I called, and they said it was already taken, but they're getting an automatic one in like the first week of July. But I don't really want to drive 4.5 hours to like maybe test drive an automatic, and I won't be able to compare them, right? Like I can wait 3 weeks to drive a few hours, 4.5 hours each way, to test drive one of the two options. I have no way of comparing the two. There's not like a manual around under 300 miles, or maybe like 200 to 300 miles. It's like, so besides like put my name on the list and wait, what is about the comparison, right? Like it's about the comparison of that car to some extent. I mean, I've driven automatics before, generically. I've driven dual clutch automatics before. with paddle shifters and stuff. Like, my opinion was mostly indifference. I'm leaning toward just like, leave my name on the list for a manual and buy the manual when it comes in. But the only other difference between the two is that the automatic has a sunroof and the manual does not. And it's like a exclusive or kind of thing, right? It's either manual and no sunroof or automatic and sunroof. It's not like an option or whatever, it's just a thing. But I don't really care about a sunroof either way. They're kind of nice. They're also one more thing that's prone to, like, you know, leaking or potentially having problems. Just kind of indifferent. Would be fine with, would be fine without. But since you're one of the few manual enthusiasts that I know, that's why I was looking to ask your opinion. Slight difference between a manual and paddles. I mean, again, I've driven manual almost exclusively, except for one car for like 18 years, 17 years. And I've driven like a couple of paddle shift cars. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, one of the funny issues with a paddle shift car, in my experience, is like, especially since most of them tend to have 8+ gears, it's really easy to like lose track of what gear you're in, especially if you're like downshifting to a stop. And you kind of have to know the transmission's going to react. Like, if you come to a stop in 5th gear, it's not going to stall, it's going to clutch. But like, what does it do when it does that? Does it, you know, it's not going to it's probably going to automatically downshift to first, but like, you don't always know. If you downshift to second and stop, does it try to take off in second, or does it automatically go to first? It also depends, like, some cars have like drive where you can manually override it, and some cars have like a full manual type mode with it. You have paddles, Callie. I think your transmission's a little different though. I think the transmission of the Charger's, not that it's like worse or better or anything, but I think the one in the Charger is still like, I'm getting into mechanical details. I think it's still like a torque converter based automatic rather than a dual clutch. So like the actual mechanical operation's pretty different, but in the end it probably still somewhat comes down to transmission programming. It's gonna be this one off by itself, isn't it? You don't know what those are. Well, the thing is, Ash, it's not really about testing necessarily, as it is like kind of just living with it for a while and seeing what you get used to. But you can't live with it for a while and see what you get used to if you don't buy it, right? Like, I'm not gonna be able to answer every question as to what I'm gonna like or not like if I don't actually daily it. So the general gist of a transmission is that the engine spins, which spins a flywheel, which connects to a transmission, which connects to your wheels, right? That's like the general gist of a transmission. It sits between the wheels and the engine. A torque converter, a traditional automatic, uses a torque converter, which is a viscous fluid, basically, where you have an input and output shaft, and they spin. The flywheel spins one side of the shaft, the other side spins towards the wheels, and if there's a speed mismatch, it's fluid, so it kind of just like they kind of just spin independently to a certain extent. That's why when you let off the brake, like, you'll creep forward a little bit, because one side is like causing the fluid to become solid enough to spin the other side. It's probably not the best way to describe it, but basically there's this torque converter that exists between the engine and the wheels, which kind of adapts to differences in speed, using a fluid to do it. A dual clutch system, so step back, a manual car has a clutch which separates the engine from the transmission, which allows you to kind of shift gears independently, as synchronizers on the gears and other components to like make things smooth, but it separates the engine and transmission, which allows you to shift gears regardless of what the engine is doing. But then when you engage the clutch, things come together and it puts forces on the clutch until things are moving at the same speed. A dual clutch has two sets of gears, basically one for odds and one for evens, and it has a separate clutch for each side. So shifting first to second basically flips them. It locks out first gear and engages second gear at like the same time. So you could technically do like first to second or first to fourth instantly, quote unquote. But you couldn't do like first to third instantly because they're on the same mechanical piece of the gear. So dual clutch shifts are generally faster because of that, better performing, and the actual functionality is more like a manual where it's locking out the gear, it's separating the gear from the actual engine piece with clutches, and not using like a fluidic torque converter in the middle. Is that why you see gear shifters with odd numbers on the left and evens on the right? I would need an example of what you mean. Usually, the only time you're going to see gear numbers is on a manual, and usually you'll see top and bottom. You'll see like an H pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that's not dual clutch. That's not like separate transmission pieces. That's just like a shift pattern. I mean, there is actual like physical components behind that, but that's different from what like a dual clutch automatic would do. But left and right, I have no idea what you'd be referring to there. Yeah, most manuals will have like odds on the tops and evens on the bottom. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 5-speed, 6-speed, 7-speed, whatever. But it's different. It's still only one clutch. It's I guess it's like kind of a similar concept, but it's not exactly the same. There are so many treasure chests. But I can't get down there. Oh no, these are the guys with bad breath. No, 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 no. Not gonna get all turned to stone. You'll stoned hero, man. Oh no. Where exactly did I come into this floor? Yeah, in a manual you have like you've got a single clutch and you have an actual clutch pedal to engage and disengage that clutch. Whereas in a dual clutch, it's really like, it's an automatic, it's an automated clutching system. So it kind of pre-selects the next gear based on whatever it's programmed to do. And then when you tell it to shift, either you tell it to shift to the gear it's pre-selected, and it's really quick, or you tell it to shift to, you know, you hit the paddle multiple times, and you tell it to shift to something it's not expecting, and then shifts are not quick. It has to re-select the next gear. Or you just run it in automatic mode, and it does its thing. You know, you can very easily drive a dual clutch car, dual clutch automatic, and, well, again, your car probably isn't a dual clutch. Your car's probably a torque converter based system that has like a manual shift option. And those are hit or miss. Like sometimes those are actually kind of decent. A lot of times they're kind of just junk, and the transmission will do what it wants anyway and kind of ignore what you tell it to do. So I don't know if the one in your car is any good or not. But regardless of the system, both the torque converter and the dual clutch systems are, you don't have to know anything, it just kind of does its thing. Oh, you can disable them, that's funny. You found a crystal rod. Hey, how about that? And I believe it. Like, sometimes I even hit, like, buttons on my steering wheel, like volume buttons or fast forward buttons or whatever. Like, I don't know, if I'm in a parking lot and, like, I'm backing up and then going forward and then whatever, like, I'll sometimes hit those buttons on accident. Why is the key item in a random room with Twitter chests? That's what I want to know. Did they run out of bosses? I think so. Osmos Tome. Great. I don't care. Get me out of here. You hit one expecting it to be volume. That's funny. Yeah, the right paddle should be shift up a gear, the left paddle should be shift down a gear. I'm trying to think of like what dual clutch paddle shift cars I've driven. The only one that really comes to mind is the Mercedes AMG CLA 45 AMG. Sorry. Unless the steering wheel's upside down, sure. The actual volume buttons are hidden on the back of the steering wheel. That's weird. Only so many things you can plus or minus, that's true. Gear, volume, speed with cruise control. Maybe you could argue like temperature or something like that with climate control, but that's usually not on the steering wheel. I've never seen that on the steering wheel, in fact. But yeah, anyway, my plan for the Hyundai, if I do get it, is just like, I've got my name on the list at 2 different dealerships for a manual, and my concern was that A, I had a tire that kept going flat on my car, and B, my state inspection is due this month, and I wasn't sure if my tires were going to pass, but I found there was a screw in the tire, and that got repaired today, and they told me that they were pretty sure. I told them don't repair it if it's not going to pass, basically. My appointment for the inspection is in like a week and a half. But like, I didn't want to spend $50 to repair a tire if I was going to have to replace it. And they repaired it. So, it means it should pass inspection fine. Which means that if I have to wait a few months for the car I want to be in stock, it's not going to be a huge deal. Another reason to move to Wisconsin? What's the other reason? How screwed was the tire? Not very. Basically, the tire had a slow leak, and like I needed to put a few PSI in every 2-3 days. But then one day, Friday, within a day, it went from like 37 PSI down to 11. And that's when I noticed that there was something in it. I had checked a couple times and hadn't seen anything. But no inspections. I mean, that's not like necessarily a selling point. Since I generally feel like I probably keep my car in passing inspection quality, and I don't trust everyone else on the road to keep their car in passing inspection quality. But freedom. Yep, people are free to crash into me because they have bald-ass tires in the snow. You're correct. Whoa. Meow. We found the budget. Layla's missing. But she had my good stuff. She had my... Oh, did I get it back? Didn't she have this orichalcum? Why would I give the guest good stuff? Because I didn't think she was gonna leave yet. And she's still, like, doing stuff, and nobody else on my team was gonna use it. At some point, Callie might actually join my team. I named a 4th character at the start of the game. He's not an anything man. He hasn't been in my party the whole game. He could be a dagger man. He could be a piano man. Hey, I found another Orichalcum dagger. Twist headband. Guards against mental status ailments such as sleep. Sea dragon and a volcano. Yep. It's finally where Ultima is. Ultima is supposed to be, I think, in the tower. And I was on my way to the tower when I got sucked into this whirlpool. So I don't know if this is going to take me into the tower or if they're going to be separate dungeons, but I'm assuming that they're going to be separate dungeons. This probably is not where Ultima is. Power sash. Physical ailments such as darkness. Cool. So maybe, yeah. Maybe, but probably not. Thunderbolt 8. Like 60 damage. Who cares? People were inside Leviathan's stomach. Great. Leviathan swallowed us all. Great. What's this power armlet? Armlet that enhances strength. Cool. New arrivals, eh? Who are you? Where did you hear about that? You are a Dragoon. Dragoons and the Wyverns have all been destroyed. That's absurd. I mean, it's also true. Also after the ultimatum. Might as well team up. Boat up ahead, but there's also one tough monster. He's probably not a tough monster. I'm gonna hold A and he's going to die. Right when Leviathan opens its mouth, there's a second where we could escape. There's just too many monsters. Follows up anyone who's got a crystal rod. See, I've got a crystal rod right here. So this explains why it's just in a random chest, Countess. I'm assuming it's like stomach acid. Not lava. It's like the stronger beer lava. And there's a meme. In Super Metroid, right? There's like lava and then there's the acid. Acid being the stronger one. Now it's pink. Now I don't know what it is. I like how this Dragoon has a quarter of the HP of everyone else. And 5 MP. Tsunami 8. We have swords, spears, a little bit of shield, flame lance, golden shield, giant stuff, knight's armor. That's good gear. Any magic? No magic. Gaia blade. Effective against grounded enemies. Hopefully it still hits air enemies too. What about enemies in the water? Are they grounded? Like this sea dragon, is that a grounded enemy? Conch shell. No, it's watered. But is it? Is water not really liquid ground? Maybe water is just ground that chose to respec. It was just vaporous ground. See? I like this. Diamond shield. I've already got one of those, right? Yeah. Want more food, but you've already sucked at dinner twice tonight. I haven't had dinner today. I made some sausage Alfredo for lunch. Then I had some brownies while streaming. That's been my food for today. I've got leftover sausage Alfredo though, so I could heat that up. Don't recommend dinner. A roundworm. It's like a sandworm, but it's round and not in sand. Should I just try holding attack? This is probably fine, right? I mean, there is music playing, yes. Rickard, oh no. Great. That was a cool boss. Escape by ship. Yes. Can I now go to the place? I can. Let's go, in first. I am way stronger than guest I recruit. You are absolutely right. I don't know. It's weird, because, like... I fight a lot of stuff, but it's not like I'm going out of my way to grind stuff. I'm just fighting stuff that I, like, am constantly encountering, because fighting it is hold A. Like, I don't know if they expect everything to be easy, or if they expect you to just, like, run from stuff. Look at this goblin. I'm just gonna hold A through this goblin and hit him for like 1,000 damage and they're gonna die. Game doesn't default to yes and an in, that's a question. But like, look. I just gained 38 hit points from a goblin that did not hit me. I just fought level 1 goblins at the starting town, killed them for 1,100 damage, and got 38 hit points off of it. It does in this version. I don't know. GBA, you'd only gain HP if you lost a certain percent of your max in a fight. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would have am I going to the moon? That's what I would have expected here, too, but... I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. It's just like... kind of nonsense. It might be on that wiki that you were looking at for Chaos. I checked that, I don't know if I mentioned, I checked that document out, the Chaos thing, after finishing FF1, the one that's probably the same one you were reading, Countess. It's crazy how much that fight changed for the Pixel Remaster version specifically. Searching for spell damage formulas. Did you find what they are in like GBA or PSP? To see if it was like close to either one of those? Oh, great. But Game FAQs has never let anybody down. What is Holy 6 up to? Oh, it's doing 150 now. It's now doing a third of what my bow attack could do if I just held A. Vampire Girl. I agree. Vampire Girl's got some funky looking boobs. Kind of like blend in with her hand. It's very odd. It's actually like a pretty weird sprite. I don't know if Holy's worth further investment. I don't either. But like, what else am I gonna do? Just hold attack through the entire game? There is an auto battle. I don't know what the button is. X maybe? Yeah, X. I'm glad that monster closets are less monster closet-ish in this version. More HP. More HP. Holy still sucks. Spells also, like, level up so slowly. I mean, maybe all skills level up this slowly, but considering spells take some of your limited quantity of MP versus attacking, which does not, it makes spells feel like they level up even more slowly. Part of me wonders if, like, killing something with an ability gives more XP than just, like, using it. But... I mean, my highest spell rank is, like, 6 or 7 across... Well, I guess I know I've got some that are 7. Across everyone. And, like, that's Cure. Blizzard and Holy are both 6. Holy's my highest rank spell. My highest rank offensive spell. I've got Cure 7 here and Cure 7 here. Yet we're still holying. I mean, two things. One is like, what else am I going to spend my MP on? And B is like, maybe it'll be good eventually? I don't really know what else to say. No, we're not fighting Hilgeus. Go away. Maybe it's like exponential, where going from 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10 means it's gonna go from doing 150 to being, I don't know, like 1,000. I mean, other spells do work, but they weren't any better. Except against things that had specific weaknesses. Well, I guess Blizzard was doing a little bit more. Blizzard was doing like 380? Let's see. Against Basilisk here, Holy is doing 107. Blizzard is doing 96. Same rank. Both rank 6. They both just suck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't get it. I don't want to rule out that, like, different gear could change the effectiveness of my magic. But no gear indicates that it would do so. So I don't know. I don't know if my magic is just underleveled, if all my melee skills are just really overleveled. I don't know if, like, the balance and scaling in this game is just garbage. Probably some combination of the above. There is a magic stat, yep. My magic is 24. It's been 24 for the last 2 hours. I've been spamming spells like holy. It just doesn't go up. There's also an intellect, which is 25. Maybe it was 23 before. Maybe it's gone up 1 point. Other characters, yeah. Got 19 on error. I got 5 on Ricard. 19 on hack. My intellect is much higher on PM 920, but I don't know if that affects MP or damage. Oh, it's a volcano fall. Magic might be MP growth. I was assuming intellect was MP growth and magic was MP growth, but you could be right. It could be the other way around. Intellect could be damage. Regardless, I don't know how to raise any of them, so does it matter? Could weapons affect it? It's possible. But I tried equipping the power staff and that didn't do anything. I could try equipping the mage's staff, but all it says is that it uses thunder in battle, and the stats aren't magic stats. I'll try it again just to see, but felt like nothing about the descriptions imply any kind of one cure 16, nothing else is maxed out. My highest cure is 8. My highest damage is 6. I want to say that I didn't even know what max was, but I guess 16 is like very guessable. I've seen enemies use like 11 or 13 or something. Well, my mage can't even hit with the staff, so... Oh, but it leveled up anyway. Doesn't affect any stats. Find out what the actual spell casts do after that. Did 177. That's maybe more. Ultima's 8, you must have grinded that. Am I that close to the end? Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know anything either, Ash, so... I've thought all the same things that you're suggesting. And just have not... I felt they were too stupid to try. But if 2 people think that they might be legit, then, like, sure, let's give it a shot. Ultima later than Blizzard. I mean, my Holy is level 6, almost level 7. That didn't go up at all. Flame Sword. That's even better, sure. Let's just use it. Great. I kind of want to bail and get my MP back, because it's getting kind of low, but what do I need MP for when I just hold attack for every fight? I also have ethers and junk, although I haven't used... I only have used an ether this entire playthrough. I assume that those are not... classic. Not that that's going to stop me from using it necessarily, but... I assume ethers are millennial. Well, it's kind of like what I did for FF1, right? Like, I didn't use... items that were... Good progress. Must defeat me if you wish to continue your ascent. Whoa. Who are you? You're tanky. But I'm attacking this fire guy, I guess, with a fire sword, and it doesn't matter. He's still just taking normal damage. Yeah. I mean, I can change it out mid-combat if I really want to. Boulder. Stop mashing A. Exactly. It's fine, he's dead. And Boulder 9 was not good enough. Nope. Part of me does still just want to bail and go get my MP back. Wait, how many elixirs did I buy? I think I've got like 30 elixirs. Why am I even considering leaving? Just to use the dumb elixirs. The only way the enemies can win, confuse the people that do half their HP per hit. Ice shield? This is gonna protect against fire. Oh, you already have an ice shield equipped. Oh, that's actually another floor. Oh, let's see what's down here. I also want to point out that, like, I've been fighting these enemies for, like, half the game. Your save was at 37 hours. Okay, you can tell me, Countess, if you had to, like, put a percentage on how far through this game I am, what would that percentage be? If I had to guess, I'm thinking like 70%. But that's only a guess. Could very easily be more or less. My best bow isn't much weaker than the one you have equipped. I mean, that could be like a rebalance thing. And I do think that this is the tower where I will get Ultima. I'm not positive of that. But I think this is the tower where I'll get Ultima. Because I'm in Mysidian Tower now. Should I go the other way first? The other way looks like a dead end, but maybe there's a chest over there or something. It's kind of hard to tell in this little mini-map. I know the original didn't even have the mini-map, so... Exponential growth. Don't forget, use. Let's try this other... Going back over the other way. Once my staff gets up to 4, I'll try some more Holy. See what I got for Ethers. I just use a few here. Okay, staff leveled up, good. I think I bought like 30. Right? Yeah, 33. I don't give very many each, though. I mean, maybe there's something else in between. Okay, Holy is not doing more with staff level ups. Surely they actually give you Ultima. Yeah. Sure has been padding. And yet I'm still insistent on checking every chest and every side path and every junk. I'm doing it so you won't ever have to. I want to leave one chest in the final dungeon, right before the final boss. Yeah. Kelly and I have the same thought. It's fine, I know that Ash isn't against using game FAQs or equivalent to look stuff up in the event that things are dumb, so... I don't think that would actually stop him. Ice Lance. You have teleport 9? My highest teleport is 1? Yes. I have teleport 1. Ambushed. I don't want to be ambushed. Tied with Asuna. My highest Asuna is like 5? Yeah, 5. Where are my ethers? I should probably wait to use ethers until I'm actually low on MP, but... got like 30 of them, whatever. Stop giving me these idiots. I don't want bombs and I don't want Hill Gygus. Alright, there's the question. Gygus or Gigas? Or something else? Great, Holy's doing 146 now at rank 7. Brain says gig. Say both interchangeably. I do too. You always say gig, but now you wonder if you want it to be different. I have no real strong opinion. I'm saying Gygus more often, but like... I don't have like an actual opinion of that. It's just what I'm saying. I'm glad that there's no strong consensus, although the consensus seems to be more gig. Cowie says guy more often too. Okay, good. It makes me feel less self-conscious about how I'm saying it. Gigas. Oh, arrows turn to stone. Oh no. Can Esuna cure stone yet? It is not at all clear what... Nope. What Esuna can clear at a given rank. Really nothing in this game is very clear. Ice brand. Why can Gaze rank up? Can't wait for the ice boss. It's very possible, but I can change my equipment mid-combat. It doesn't matter. Look, he's even blue. Where's my flame bow? What's the next floor? I don't know. Wind? Give me some more grounded items. Ambushed? It's fine. I'm just gonna hold attack. He's gonna die just like the last one. Wizard 12. Oh no. It did 40 damage to my characters with 2,000 HP. Cool. Starts to feel like we aren't the good guys anymore. Can anybody playing FF2 really be considered a good guy? I don't think so. This game really isn't great. It like started off as being kind of okay, but it really is just getting worse. No, I'm not gonna fight you, you confuse. Monster Closet, Monster Closet. Always felt this was the worst FF. Yeah, I mean of the ones I've played. That's where I'd put it. It didn't start off that bad. It's just like getting worse the farther and farther I go. Common consensus, yeah. FF8 Pixel Remaster. FF8 is a game that I will stream eventually. But it probably won't be in 2022. It'll probably be next year sometime. Wizard Staff. Imbued with poison, cast Scourge. Who cares? I've been wondering about that, Countess. I'm not entirely sure. Replaying Prime 1 or 2 is an option. There is technically, like, Metroid Prime Federation Force and, whatever the other one is. Metroid Prime Hunters. Those technically are games that exist. Never mentioned Federation Force. I mean, It's not like a serious mention, only that it exists. Really, I'm out of Metroids in general. Except for the fact that I've never finished Metroid 1. That might be like it. Oh, Metroid 2 Game Boy. The original Metroid 2. I've not played that. I still suggest it as a bad idea. But... oh hey, it's probably Wind Dude. Must defeat me if you wish to continue your ascent. It's Linguar. Thunder Gaius. Thunder Linguar. Oh, the Thunder one's resistant to ice. Maybe not. He didn't take really anything from Flame either. I don't know. Cure this idiot. Just use Holy, see if this does anything useful. Got him. Linguar A and pray, baby. 155, alright. It's more than 12. Oh, that did 144 that time. Boulder 9. Is Holy starting to not suck? By that I mean, is everything else starting to suck? Let's try Ogre. Oh no, you don't. You're not good at Ogre Killer. Try Gaia Blade. I did 0. Damage is like all over the place. Why am I doing between 0 and 200? Yeah, I did over 200 last turn, and that just did 0. Like, that's one of the more frustrating things about this game, is that it's hard to even tell, like, what's awful and, like, what's kind of awful. Because there's just so much variance to everything. It's not like I can even tell that I shouldn't be doing this, or I should be doing this. I did 315 that time. It's just so random. Black robe. A little bit less defense, a lot more magic defense, a little bit less evasion, enhances intellect. Sure. Yeah, actually, let's use the black garb. Why not? I'm gonna get, like, another boss encounter at the top of this place. Oh, no, there's an 8-4, okay. Maybe it ends on 10. I was waiting for it to just drop me immediately into another boss, and then me to be like, I'm just gonna load a millennial autosave. If this, like, honestly, if this were on NES or something with no autosave, I would honestly just leave and heal and come back. But I'm not gonna do it because I've got autosaves available. And I'm not even gonna feel bad about it. I need to use some ethers, though. Almost all of them, in fact. Devil's Bloom. Ambushed. No, don't hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. There's a movie I want to watch. I've not seen the original Matrix movie in many years. Holds up well? Yeah, I'd expect it to. The original Matrix is so great. Like, if you told me, like, the special effects and stuff didn't hold up well, like, I'd believe that, but as a movie, like, as a overall total package, I would very much expect it to. I'd actually expect the first one to hold up better, effect-wise, than the second one, at least. The second Matrix movie is kind of jank. There are some aspects about the second one that I think were okay. but the effects were like a little overdone. The third one I barely remember. My memory of the third Matrix movie is basically like the weird orgy party scene thing at the beginning. I think it was the third one, right? Maybe it was the second one. I think it was the third, though. And then, like, yeah, it was the second one. And then, like, Neo going blind and seeing things anyway and like, dying or whatever. It's kind of all I remember about the third one. Weird, like, dome with mech dude. Firing machine guns at everything. I'm gonna die because of all this confusion. Oh yeah. Yep, I'm dead. It's fine, I got a millennial autosave, I don't care. I said I would have left if I didn't have this, so I don't even feel bad about using it. Yeah, the new one was some sort of, like, alternate timeline thing. I don't know exactly what happened. I haven't seen it. All I know is that my parents watched it. Oh, not alternate. Oh, yeah. It's like a future or past kind of thing. I know some of the gist of it, but I don't remember exactly the details. The only thing I remember is that, like, my parents, who I generally consider to be, like, somewhat reasonable people, my mom used the word woke when describing it more than I have ever heard her use that word ever. And, like, I'm just gonna leave it at that. She's like, oh, I want to know what you think of it, because it was just so woke. There's probably a reason for that. Like, that's fine. Like, whenever people say that, I just don't even... I don't know. I hear that people say the same thing about, like, Disney Star Wars. I remember when, like, the new Star Wars movies started coming out, and one of my coworkers at the time was like, there isn't a single white person in this movie. I'm just like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh yeah, this guy, he's not white, he's from Spain. I'm just like, what? I gave up. I couldn't. Flame or Flare? I thought it said Flame Tone. Whatever, Flare probably sucks just as much as Holy. People, man. Wait. Oh, it's empty, okay. Flare usually has a good particle effect. Yeah, but then I'd have to teach it to somebody, and I don't know who I want to teach that to. No one's gonna actually use it. I want to wait to see if Cowie ever joins my party. If Cowie ever joins my party, I'll teach it to Cowie. How's that? I'm saving it for Callie. Instantly died in the opening. It's not clear if he actually died in the opening, though. Or if he was just, like, separated. And there was the scene when I was blowing up the Dreadnought and the guard showed up and was like, "What have you done?" And somebody in my party was like, "Doesn't that voice sound familiar?" And then somebody else was like, "We've got to get out of here." And it made me wonder, like, is that Callie? Hourglass? Stop. Cool. Probably doesn't work on anything. I'm also more and more getting to the point of, like, should I just leave and get my MP back? If this were on NES, I would be leaving after every single one of these dumb bosses. And they'd probably respawn and then I'd be salty, but, you know... I hate enemies doing status effects when they hit for 0 damage. How a swapped red mage hat? Huh. I can see that, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Cross. If 8 enemies with Confuse 16, that's the question. The only answer is because somebody might not know that those 8 enemies have Confuse 16, and if you do, you just run. Confuse 15, no problem. Yep. Dun, dun, dun. So I fought Fire, Ice, and Thunder. What's the last dude gonna be? Am I gonna find like a holy Gekas? Monsters. White Dragon. Ice Storm 16. It is a different monster. I agree. Spamming Ice Storm 16. And Holy's better than my bow attack. Because it's a nice bow? Maybe. Genji gloves. Black robe. Mental status such as sleep. Pretty much evasion to this, though. But look at that defense and magic defense. I'm gonna take that on you. And a black robe, but that's not like... better than anything. Probably. All right. Let's see what we got here. These dumb rooms. It's probably going to be in, like, the third one. It's my guess, the third one. Oh, Vampire Girl. We'll fight Vampire Girl. That actually really hurt. Look at all this money. I have 440,000 gil. Oh, it's the second one. I was wrong. Had 1.4 mil on your completed file. Ooh. Hey, this is Minwoo. Been waiting for you. Though I've managed to reach the seal, the magic binding it appears to be extremely strong. I will concentrate every bit of power I have on the door. If it's enough, the seal should shatter. Everyone stand back. Kamehameha! Plop. Go through the door, you must take Ultima. Do not grieve, this was my destiny. How did he get in here? He must have had a crystal rod, and gone through Leviathan's stomach, and fought his whole way up here, and revived all the Gygas behind him, so that way we would have to fight them. Power of Burning Flame. Your strength increased. Your spirit increased. Does this affect everyone? Yeah, I guess so. Intellect increased. Great. Cool. Agility increased because we're holding A in this boss fight. The ultimate magic. You obtained the Ultima Tome. Well, it only makes sense for PM920 to learn Ultima, right? It's gonna do the same damage as Holy. I'm gonna cast it on something that's gonna do 50 damage. Oh, it actually did more. It did 155. That's like as much as my rank 8 holy does. Oops. It's fine. I would try to defend, but I hit A right A in the wrong order. Or just right A. Hey, error. HP totals are getting juicy, they sure are. Yep, now we're power leveling. You know what, let's actually power level even more. I got 40 more MP to spend. Last hour keeping your cousin off the floor after she drank her weight in booze. Sorry. We're gonna find out if Ultima actually sucks. Or if, it'll be better after ranking it up. And it only costs 1 right now. Got to see some people you haven't seen in 20 years. Those are usually people that I don't want to see. But you said you actually get along with your family, so that's good. Hopefully you've had a good time. It was 1,600 miles away. That'll do it. Don't worry, guys, we got 31 more casts of this. It's fine, we're getting some cure levels while we're at it. It's great. Better use it, exactly. I can't wait to only get 1 level up from it, like to have it be capped or something. That's gonna be a good meme. Maybe I should use Shell. I haven't used Shell at all. Give whoever is taking these nukes some magic defense. Whatever, one cast of Shell isn't gonna do anything. You're welcome, PM. It's just the quickest thing to menu, you see. The damage is going up a little bit. I'm doing 220 now. I can't tell if, like, the rank is going up mid-combat or if, like, it's just normal dumb variance in this game. Hates you and deserves it. Yeah, I hate that PM 920 guy. Alright, let's kill this guy. I know I've got a little bit of MP left, but... Alright, Ultima leveled up, Cure leveled up. A little bit of HP. Some money. What does Ultima go up to? Yeah, it only went up to 2. It got capped. Only 1 level. Despite casting it 30 times. I did say that was a possibility, so I'm not terribly surprised by this. Did I find the town? This game has lots of towns. Mysidia? Yes. I needed to. I wouldn't have been able to get to Ultima without it. I had to place the white mask there before I could place the black mask. And both of those were needed to get the crystal rod, which was needed to get sucked into Leviathan's belly to escape by ship to get into Mysidia Tower. Got Hulu and have been watching 24. I don't know what 24 is. Apologies for not watching the stream. No apology needed. It's FF2. Why would you watch FF2? Soap opera for people that like terrorist stuff. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna use the bathroom and get another brownie. And I don't know. I don't want to play for too much longer, but maybe another half hour or so. Wait, why do these people have question marks on them? Is it stopping me from using out-of-combat magic? Amnesia. Yep. Huh. Alright. I'll be back in a minute. Alright. I'm assuming that I now need to go back to Popola. But may as well talk to Mage Goons while we're here. Succeeded in breaking the seal on the ultimate magic. Hurry to Finn, your princess awaits your return. Yeah, okay, back to Popola. Man, Ultima sucks. It's probably good if you rank it up to 16 or something, but magic in this game just is awful. Ambushed. Cool. It does seem to scale better than Holy and some other magic that I have, so I mean, I'll give it that much. It's really weird how when a spell ranks up, it pulls you out of the spell menu. It's been doing that the whole game. Wait, why is the starting town gone from my map? Where's... I guess it doesn't really matter, because Hilda's in Finn, but... It's still a little weird. See if I can get up to Ultima 4 here. I'm tier 9. That's cool. Even Cure kind of sucks. That's what I should do, though, is I should buy more consumables, stock up on potions and ethers. Let me get back to town again. Did Ultima not go up again? Man, spells level so slowly. Is there an item shop in this town? Oh, it's gone. Never mind. I like how I'm outside this town that's like 10 minutes into the game. There's sent me 3 casts of the strongest magic to take it out. Although I got Death Tome from it. Like, I'm assuming that, the random battles change as you go into the game. Right. Consumables. 30-something of each of those. Let's buy potions. Let's buy high potions. Let's buy some ethers. Some elixirs. Cool. Elixirs are so expensive, but what else am I going to spend the money on? What is that giant tornado? I kind of want to just walk into it, but I should talk to somebody first, I suppose. Princess Hilda's going to be like, oh, there's a big tornado. You should go check it out. And I'm going to walk into it. That is not true. There are 2 ways to find out. Hey, it's Layla. Storm kicked up and the ship went down. I got separated from you. I thought you were dead for sure. Where's foul magic control even the winds? Poff, Palum, Altair, Gatria, each was destroyed. Now the Cyclone is headed for Finn. Emperor himself was controlling the Cyclone. Cool? Cyclone will kill us before we have a chance to use it. Unless we sprout wings and learn to fly, I don't see how we can get into that Cyclone. Huh. I don't remember anything about Gordon. Gordon helped us get the torch, which helped us get the fire, which helped us blow up the dreadnought. The princess was in the dreadnought, and that's where my mental lore ends. Cast Arrow 8. I'm gonna check out this town over here. This town doesn't have, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm looking for Sid. This town was where we first found the dreadnought. Not where we first found Sid. Sid was, like, here, in this destroyed town, which has nothing anymore. The town to the right of this was where the dreadnought was, and maybe, like, there's Sid or another dreadnought or something. Nothing here. This town. Have to go around the mountains, I guess. Because it said something about wings. Wait. What was that town down in the desert? What did I talk to there? What did I do there? I don't even remember. We're just talking about the dreadnought. It's not helpful. Maybe he was just like in Finn. You should just go back to Finn and talk to people in Finn. I think what I'll do is I'll sail back to Finn and I'll probably just call it a night there. I'm getting pretty tired. I feel like I'm getting pretty close to the end, but considering I have Ultima. But is that haste? Using haste on a physical attacker is probably better than casting Ultima. We'll teach it to Era. It's fine. Ultima's probably going to be good for something in this game, right? Still not leveling up, though. Because why would abilities in this game level up? I really don't understand like the XP leveling rate of skills and spells and all that. No more level 1 goblins out here, at least. That's only an improvement. Another Ultima rank. See if it hits for any harder now at rank 5. It probably won't. Oh boy, big 265. Like, I'm bashing magic. Magic is like okay against enemies with really high defense, but even that's like, I don't know. Alright, I'm going to call it here for tonight. I don't really know what to do about the Cyclone. I'm going to ask around and Finn next time, I guess. See if I can find anybody else who will talk to me. I could go back to Mysidia, I suppose. I could go to Dragoon Town. Be another good place. Dragoon Town, honestly, might be the place I need to go. Like, I did put the wyvern egg in the spring. And they were talking about, like, sprouting wings to get into the Cyclone and junk. So my guess is Dragoon Town. But I'm going to ask around Finn before I go there. Yeah, I'm glad for the long stream. Sorry my Pokemon Red run kind of botched that, but whatever, it was super rusty. I was kind of expecting it anyway. X2 was fun. And this game was, I don't know, fine, I guess. Saw a bit of that. Which, the Pokemon or the Mega Man? Little Pokemon, little Mega Man. Yeah, the big things with Pokemon were I saved in the wrong spot for the Nidoran Manip. Completely botched the Mount Moon Manip. And then I got greedy with instant text and died after Nugget Bridge before Bill's house. That one was very much my own fault. But it's all good. I'll probably do Pokemon Red again at some point and try to actually finish a run, even if it's bad. Anyway, that's all for me for tonight. Probably no stream tomorrow. Maybe Monday. Monday I have to go into work at like 5:30 in the morning. I've got some maintenance I need to do at 6. So it means I might go to bed early tomorrow, but it also means that like I'll get out of work early on Monday and can nap early and maybe stream in the evening. So I don't know. Maybe I'll finish this up Monday night. We'll see. Looks like Diener's finishing up DQ3. Gunzoma. So something to watch there. Semi's doing DQ3 Shinryu RTA. Popsan's doing DQ3. Mako Mako's doing DQ3. Everyone's playing DQ3 tonight. Lots of DQ3 out there.